A giant rainbow lobster may sound like a myth, but it's actually a multi-million-dollar delicacy off the coast of Japan. Few people know that behind its dazzling appearance lies a horrifying truth about how the Japanese process, harvest, and commercialize this creature. You won't believe what they've done to make over $48,000 a day. Where does the secret lie? Let's uncover the journey of how a single lobster is transformed into red gold from the deep, in the hands of Japan's coastal farmers. Lobsters typically live in coastal waters with rocky reefs, coral formations, or rugged seabeds, places where they can hide and hunt. The ideal depth for lobster fishing ranges from 10 to 60 meters, with cool water temperatures and stable salinity levels. Fishermen usually rely on generations of experience, combined with GPS navigation systems, seabed radar, or sonar technology to locate areas with high lobster density. In addition, timing is crucial. The lobster fishing season usually begins at the start of the dry season, when ocean conditions are calm and lobsters are most active. The most common method for catching lobsters is by using specialized trap cages, also known as lobster traps or lobster pots. These traps are typically made from plastic-coated steel, wood, or rigid mesh, shaped like rectangular boxes, with fresh bait such as small fish, squid heads, or even rotting meat placed inside, scents that lobsters are strongly attracted to. Each trap is designed with a one-way entrance that allows lobsters to crawl in but prevents them from escaping. Attached to each trap is a long rope connected to a floating marker buoy on the surface. This buoy helps fishermen easily locate and retrieve the traps after they've been lowered to the seabed. Depending on the scale of the operation, a single fishing boat can deploy anywhere from a few dozen to several hundred traps per trip. The spacing between traps is carefully calculated to avoid overlap and to cover a wide fishing area efficiently. After the traps are dropped to the ocean floor, fishermen wait between 12 to 48 hours, depending on tide conditions and how much bait remains. The boat then returns to each buoy location, using a winch to haul the traps back to the surface. Right on the deck, lobsters are quickly sorted. Those that meet the legal size requirements are kept, while undersized ones or females carrying eggs are immediately released back into the sea to preserve the natural reproductive cycle. Once brought on board, lobsters must be kept alive right away. Because they are a highly sensitive species, lobsters can easily die if deprived of oxygen or exposed to sudden temperature changes. Depending on conditions, fishermen may store lobsters in cold seawater foam boxes with oxygen bubblers or specialized onboard live-holding tanks. The goal is to keep the lobsters healthy until they reach shore, because live lobsters fetch significantly higher market prices than dead ones. After the boat docks, the lobsters are transferred to refrigerated trucks or specialized containers equipped with systems to maintain proper humidity and temperature levels. Lobster batches intended for export are usually transported by air, carefully packed with dry ice or oxygenated seawater bags, to ensure they remain alive upon arrival at restaurants or customers overseas. When they reach the kitchen, lobsters are prepared into a variety of delicious dishes that symbolize luxury and sophistication. Popular dishes include steamed lobster to preserve its natural flavor, grilled lobster with rich, aromatic cheese, hearty lobster bisque in European cuisine, or raw lobster sashimi, an incredibly refined delicacy in Japanese cuisine. In Vietnam, lobsters are also cooked into porridge or served with garlic butter sauce, depending on regional tastes, but no matter how they're prepared, the nutritional value and premium quality of the dish always remain intact. The strange life cycle of a lobster. Lobsters don't begin their lives on the ocean floor, they start by drifting freely in the water. After hatching from their eggs, lobster larvae live in the upper water layers for 4 to 6 weeks, moving with the currents. This is an extremely dangerous stage, since they're easy prey for larger fish, seabirds, and even other lobsters. Only about 1 in 1,000 larvae survive this phase to begin the journey to adulthood. Once they're big enough, they dive to the ocean floor, seeking shelter in rocky crevices, and begin a solitary life that can last for decades. Molting. The unique secret behind lobster growth. Unlike humans or vertebrate animals, lobsters grow by molting. Each time they molt, they completely shed their hard outer shell, a process that leaves them extremely vulnerable to attacks during the first few hours. In their juvenile stage, lobsters can molt every few weeks. But once they reach adulthood, each molt may occur only once every 1 to 2 years. Molting is also how they regenerate lost body parts, such as claws or antennae, a remarkable ability that few other crustaceans can match. An astonishing lifespan. Perhaps the most surprising fact is that lobsters can live for a very long time. In the wild, they can reach ages of 40 to 70 years, and some individuals have even been recorded living over 100 years. Unlike many species, lobsters continue to grow throughout their lives, as long as they have enough space and food. However, a lobster's age can't be measured by bone rings like with fish or turtles. Scientists must rely on chemical analysis of soft tissue and molting frequency to estimate their true age. So with such a long lifespan, could lobsters be immortal? Is it true that they never die of old age? And does the rare blue lobster really exist, or is it just a legend? Stay with the video because up next, we'll reveal the strangest and most fascinating truths about one of the ocean's most powerful crustaceans. Lobsters may not live forever, but their exceptional resistance to aging, regenerative molting, and remarkable longevity have earned the respect of the scientific world. Can humans learn something from this incredible crustacean? Could the enzyme telomerase be the key to extending human life? We've only scratched the surface. Deep beneath the ocean, countless creatures still hold secrets that humanity has yet to unlock. Stay tuned for the next episode in our series, Extraordinary Regenerative Creatures of the Sea, from starfish that regrow limbs, to immortal jellyfish and ageless life forms. Don't forget to follow and share if you believe these truths deserve to be known by many.